So we've all heard of Solinco TOUR BITE. For many, it's a benchmark string used to measure all other strings by. But I don't. I use Grapplesnake TOUR SNIPER as my benchmark. So today we're pitting my favorite string against yours, and guess who's gonna win? So I've been using Grapplesnake TOUR SNIPER for years because I love how long the playability duration lasts. Like, you can go weeks in and you still have pretty resilient string bed. So I'm not just a shill for Grapplesnake. I've been loving them ever since the beginning, but now I'm an affiliate partner. So if you buy some Grapplesnake strings down below, you could get 10% off, but also I get some money too. And that's good for everyone except Grapplesnake. So both of these strings are obviously polyester, they're silver in color. Where they differ is their shape. So the Tour Sniper is 5-sided like a pentagon, whereas Solinco TOUR BITE is a 4-sided. It's not a square, it's more of like a gear shape. It's not something super noticeable just visually when you inspect it, but during the stringing process, Solinco TOUR BITE definitely feels sharper, and that translates on court to more of like a launchy experience. That's something I really love about Tour Sniper. Even though it's got those sides, it grips the ball nicely, but the sides are pretty conservative. They're not super sharp, so you're getting a really consistent launch angle out of them, almost similar to like a round polyester, which is something that I really value. I just want to trust my string bed all day long.
Hitting them right away, I noticed that I had a strong preference for one and not the other, and I hate to agree with Beckett almost more than anything else in the world, but the Grapplesnake TOUR SNIPER was a softer experience hitting the ball. The Grapplesnake spun more for me while also being more controllable.
That said, the sacrifice is coming in terms of spin. Solinco TOUR BITE is one of my top choices for spin. That sharp edge really grips the ball and you have great snapback because of how stiff the Solinco TOUR BITE is. Once again, we've got that stiffness, and that does come with its drawbacks, right? It's pretty stiff and you feel that in the arm. I don't think it's like particularly uncomfortable as far as strings go, but compared to some of the newer offerings out there, it's definitely not the most arm friendly. So if you're the type of person who has suffered from tennis elbow before, Solinco TOUR BITE is obviously not going to cure it. Grapplesnake is much softer and you get that right away. It's got amazing ball pocketing. You can feel that ball sink right into the string bed. It's quite muted though, so you're not getting that much vibration, which is why I think it pairs really nicely with my racket, that Extreme 2, or something that does carry a little bit more vibration with it.
I felt like because I had the confidence to keep the Grapplesnake in the court, I could go for more shots and hit more spin because of it. The TOUR BITE, I just had no idea what was going on most of the time. It felt like I was making contact with glass and that it was just going to shatter every time I hit the ball. Maybe we had strung it at too high a weight, but they were both strung at the same poundage, and it just felt not nearly as satisfying to hit and a lot more wild. It did not respond well, and no matter what I did, it felt like I just couldn't find that sweet spot. I couldn't control it to where I could consistently know I was going to hit a shot that was going to be safe even, let alone a good shot.
I also had the pleasure of trying them both in Simon's racket, the Head Gravity Pro. Something that's a lot more muted, but also has that denser 18x20 string pattern. And in that case, I kind of actually did like the Solinco TOUR BITE. I like that vibration, that stiffness from the string kind of wakes up the liveliness of the frame. You get a little bit of extra zip and power from the higher stiffness, in my opinion. And then also, that slightly higher launch angle wasn't so much of a factor with that tighter 18x20 string pattern, so I did like it there. But still, despite how easily available Solinco TOUR BITE is, like, you can just go down to the store and almost any tennis store is going to carry it, I think it's really worth going out of your way to pick up some Grapplesnake TOUR SNIPER. The playability duration is better. The tension drop-off is less severe, like Solinco TOUR BITE drops off in tension a little bit. I just think it's a really good consistent string. It doesn't particularly stand out in any one way. It's just a full rounded out package, and that's what I really like about it.
Power comes from having that confidence, and that's why the TOUR SNIPER worked so well for me and Beckett. And unfortunately, again, we have to agree because I just didn't find it with the Tour Bite. You know, all around I thought it was a disappointment, and there's no way I would have gone to a shaped string based on all of the other strings that we've tried so far. I'm a round string guy through and through, but overall I did really like the Grapplesnake Tour Sniper, and I probably would put it back in my racket again if I had to. But luckily, I don't, because we have to try new things, and everybody's coming out with a new string called Tour XYZ, and so I look forward to trying more of those for you in the future. But if you're not like me, and you do like really hardcore shaped strings because you are a niche individual and you like to prove your superior string knowledge and unique abilities on the court, click here and check out our aggressively colored and aggressively patterned strings that almost kill our string repeater.